Hi, hello. It's dark. Ja, på YouTube. Gå och kolla hur det låter på YouTube. Jag måste kolla så att ljud och sådär. Audio, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Är du inne? Hör du? Okej. Okej. Lite så.
Ja, men det låter bra.
Kom.
Kan du inte se chatten nu då?
Jo. Vad är det här från nu? Ja. Hey. Tony. Tony Soprano. Let's do this.
För att hjälpa honom.
All right. Seven people, 6 people, welcome. All right. First question. Let's see. How to practice waltz or any 3/4, 6/8 rhythm. I think a good thing that I learned from Peter Bernstein is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, I made it in 4, so it doesn't bother me anymore. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, do, 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 all the things you are. One, two, three. Da, da, do, da, do, do. Do, 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 do. Da. I love to comp. Da, da, do, da, So what I'm trying to say here is to practice comping because it's fun and you will also get used to it. Um, so if that makes sense, Tony, thank you for your question. And let's go to the next one. We have Peter Perica. It sounds like Massey Hall, Charlie Parker version. Not sure which that is. Massey Hall. Whatever it is, it's probably good because it's Charlie Parker. So thank you. And we have the next one here, Stratocams. Hola, hola, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna just make myself a little brighter. There we go. Okay. So, any other questions, or should I just play some? Tony says thank you. Thank you, Tony. You're the best. Thank you for supporting this channel. You've been here since the start, my friend. So I'm really like you have a special place in my heart, my friend. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Matteo. Hey man, in a video you once said you didn't always get along with your Eastman. What don't you like about it? Wow. That's a good thing. I actually talked with somebody at the gig I gigged, when was it? 2 days ago. And at that gig, I actually talked to the bass player about this. And you know what? It's like the reason why I might not get along with the Eastman is probably because of resonance. Sometimes I feel like grabbing a note, it doesn't resonate. The guitar doesn't answer the way I want it to do. But later, lately, I actually feel that it's quite nice that I don't have that much problem with it. And it's also because I restring my guitar like maximum of like I go 3 weeks maximum. After that, I can't play with the guitar. It just doesn't feel good. So restringing your guitar is a good thing. Doing that once every 3 weeks. And then also just the more you play a guitar, the better it will get because the wood will kind of dry up. That's why like really old guitars are really expensive because they've been played for so long and the wood sounds different. It resonates different. So I noticed that the more I play with my Eastman, the more it doesn't feel like just a random Eastman guitar. It starts to get this. I get really much friends with it. So I'm trying to just keep playing with it. And once like if everything goes well with this channel and all that in the future, then I will buy myself a custom made guitar. But I actually feel like I'm really happy with this one. So yeah, if that makes sense. Thank you for asking your question. Let's go to the next question. Norman, hi, nice to see this session happening. Could you talk about how you tune? I'm wondering what your central note is. Is it A, low E, D string? I'm wondering if you tune in fifths, fourths. Thanks. I just have standard tuning. So I have never kind of used so much different tunings. I only use like standard E, A, D, G, B, E. So standard tuning. Nothing too fancy there. Thank you for everybody tuning in. I will say that if you join Improvisation Made Simple, my course that I have, you can see it in the description below. I will include a free one-on-one coaching call. It's just for you guys in this stream. So if you're interested and you want to take your guitar playing to the next level, that's a fun thing that I'm including there. So let's go to the next one. Toasted Tapas. Hey Armin, I've been trying to learn arpeggios and I want to know if you have any tips on how to practice them musically. So good question. Let's get into that. So let me not cover my guitar. Let's see. Trying to get this. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Hold on. Okay, so arpeggios, musical arpeggios. I think you should focus on major seven arpeggios. It's just what I do a lot, and it works. I use them every time I play gigs. It's just so much part of the language to do major seven arpeggios. Right? So that's just an easy way to practice. So it's just major seven arpeggio going up like this. So A major seven. So think of it, that's it, you know? And you go dun, 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 and then you do it again. And then you go back. So practice that. Sorry, I'm a little out of tune. So practice major seven arpeggios. To just get him down, all keys, and then just listen to the language. Right. So what did Charlie Parker do? Well, he does stuff like, right. So major seven. This is over 2-5-1 in E. Right? Bo ba ba do 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 day. So that's how we can use an arpeggio and make it musical. That's just an example. So you land on the flat 13 of B7 and land on the 9 of E after that. So, or you can go, you know, right? Ba da ga da dee doo da doo day. Right? It's just an A major 7. You see this? A major 7. So it's also like in this case over a F sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 9. It's also an it's an F sharp minor 9 arpeggio. So A major 7 arpeggio and F sharp minor 9 are the same. You might have noticed that when you play like an A major 7 and then you go like this is A major 7, so you can play that arpeggio. So that's if that makes sense. So use it over chords, use it over like make it so you can use it over a tune. How would you use an arpeggio when you play a music, when you're gonna improvise? So whatever you're practicing, make music with it because that's what it's about. We're gonna play outside, we're gonna play with people, and you're gonna create music. So that's how I would do it. Use it in a 2-5-1 situation because 2-5-1s are really well, they happen a lot. So yeah. All right, let's see. Matteo saying cool, thanks. Thank you yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Tony saying, do you have any guidance on strengthening your fingers? Sometimes my fingers are not flexible enough and I can't even use my pinky. Strengthening fingers. Let me think. Strengthening fingers. I would say a lot of it just comes from playing. So give it time. Give it your, like, surrender to the process. of it taking time. It takes time to get, but I mean, sometimes you can try to play bigger chords, you know? Like, what is this? Like, this is like a A minor 9. You got root, you got fifth, you got 9, and then you got third, and you got 7. So you can make some exercise with this. Yeah. I remember I used to practice like that a lot. But I'm not good at it, as you see. But I guess that's a good thing. Even my fingers right now feel like, whoa, that's a lot, you know? So maybe try to do some of those kind of stuff. Like stretchy stuff. So that's like, I don't know when you will use this in music. But it's good for your picking, it's good for your fingers. But as I said, I don't practice like that right now. But maybe you'll find something in that that really helps you. So I hope that helps in getting better technique. Nick Hendricks saying hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello to you, Nick, and thank you for spreading joy. Toasted Tapa saying thank you so much. Thank you yourself, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Spider exercises, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's what I did, right? That's kind of spider exercise. Yeah. All right. Luca. Hi. I'm actually planning to improve my jazz vocabulary a lot in the next months. What should I prioritize? I'm currently planning to transcribe one solo every week. Okay, Luca. Let me help you with that. All right. You're planning to improve your jazz vocabulary a lot in the next months. And you're wondering what you should prioritize. You're currently planning to transcribe one solo every week. I would say that's too much. Definitely too much. If you want to learn language, transcribe less and use that. I would say, definitely. So I would say if you're transcribing something, use that something and create new stuff with that. That will stick into your head and that will stick into your vocabulary. That is stuff that I talk about in Improvisation Made Simple, the course that I've created, which you can find in the description below. You just go into guitarmainjazz.com. It's literally what I prioritize to help my students in. I've helped like hundreds of players already. So if you're interested, maybe you will be interested in that. But what I can say is don't prioritize too much. Don't do too much, okay? Taking a little chunk of music, even a melody, like you can take a melody like, you know, let's do a Charlie Parker. Like you can take a melody like, like just that. Right? It's like now I'm just kind of can't play that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like okay, You learn something. And now when you've learned it in one key, you take it to a next key. You try to you try to get it down, and then you okay. Starts on the fifth, goes like that. Okay. Right? Try to play it there like I'm using this, like I can't even like it's difficult. There's another tune by Charlie Parker that I really like called Milestones, the old one. So that tune has so much language that is not even funny. Like I don't have to transcribe solos. I can just transcribe melodies. And when you transcribe melodies, you also get tunes. So I would say transcribe melodies because you have this. So that's over a 2-5-1. Ba da ba da 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 be bubble. So it's like, right? I can try to use that in different ways. You see what I'm saying? Right? Like I try to just use the melody. Right? So I try. You see what I'm saying? I'm sitting like now, like right now. I'm practicing because I'm taking one tune and I'm trying to realize what is happening. Okay, arpeggio, and it jumps to this flat 9 of F. So I can use that in all 2-5-1s that I'm working on. So. So it's I try to think about it when I play the song too, which what happens is you're playing the song. You're not playing some random stuff. You will always play the song. So go to the tune, go to the Billy's Bounce or whatever. Okay, nice. Yeah. Go to the tune and learn from there. Like take the language and learn it from there. Like it's gonna help you so much. You have all the language in the world inside of the melodies. It doesn't matter what tune it is. There will never be another you. It teaches you how to play chord tones. Like that's the best way to learn. Like I promise you, that's what I've like. I'm not saying that because I'm like up on a high horse and I know everything about jazz. No, I don't know anything. Like I'm trying to learn myself. But when I go to the greats and I ask them, that's what they say. Like it's better to just go after the tunes, learn the tunes, and once you learn a tune, apply the tune to your improvisation. So don't just learn a melody and be like, oh, that's the melody. No, be like, okay, that's the melody, and how can I use that melody to improvise over a different tune, you know? So always have that mindset. It will be so much easier. That's how I wish I practiced before, like when I started out. So let's see. Thank you for your question, and I hope that helped. Nick Hendricks, any tips on how not to sound too repetitive or invasive when comping on a blues? Repetitive, invasive. I would say the best thing is to practice comping and just doing it 20 courses, because then you will be forced to find stuff that you haven't played before, right? So just sit. Try to make it dance. Yeah. So it's like just practice comping, try to play so many choruses, make it dance. That's the most important thing, is not to play hip stuff. Make it dance instead. So much better thing to do than to focus on voicings. Because voicings don't really matter. If you have the rhythm down. Mm-mm. One thing I really like to do is to just listen to people comp. Like that is I have it in my ears when I go do my errands in the city or whatever. Listen to people who you love comping and try to just listen to it. You will kind of get the vibe down when it's your turn to play, you know? So it's all about listening. It's all about listening, and then once you listen and you play and you transcribe some stuff, you will realize that okay, you will start finding that kind of the thing. But it's all about just playing and have somebody to play with, have somebody to comp. Like if you can do that, that's the best thing. So find somebody you can play with, and you'll be happy. You will be happy you did. It's that's how I kind of went about it, and it's really it's helping me every week because I gig kind of every week. Right now it's summer, so I'm not gigging that much, but yeah, it's a great thing. So next one, Luca says thank you, Luca. I hope you found value in the answer I gave you there. And Nick, sounds great. Thanks, man. I'm gonna set some time comp, trying to groove and see what comes. Totally right. Just play as much choruses as possible until you get bored, Once you get bored, that's when you know you will start finding some new stuff. So that's a good thing to do. All right, we got 11 people here. Just ask your questions and you'll be featured in this live stream. And as I've said before, Improvisation Made Simple is available right now in the description below. And only for you guys in this stream, you get a one-on-one lesson with me personally if you get it right here in this stream. So go check it out in the description. guitarmanjazz.com. Tarzan. I've been doing linear expressions for several months. 5 forms memorized. The open fingers. Cool, man. It's really life changing, isn't it? That's what it was for me when I started out. So I started out playing, and it really changed my life. It made me sound jazzy, and that's what I wanted, and it made me want to pursue jazz. So I hope that's the case for you too. But the breaking up of the lines, getting stuck. But the breaking up of the lines, getting stuck moving forward. Not really sure what you mean. Do you mean? But the breaking up of the lines, getting stuck moving forward. So, do you mean like you don't know how to move forward from there? One thing you can do is to break it up, to break the lines up. So instead of going over everything, you can go right. Right. Moving from one formation to a different formation. That's a good thing to break it up and start making music, to pivot from one formation to another. And I teach all that inside of Improvisation Made Simple also. So you can check that out in the description. Let's see. I've been told to just use parts of the forms. Well, you can do that. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You can use just a part of the form. But, I mean, you go after what you feel is nice. Like, I think that's a good thing, to use the part of it. Sometimes you can play... You can... play all of it too, you know? I do that too when I solo. And sometimes I use my different stuff, but it's like everything is like when you learn language and then you apply the formations to them, you realize that wait, they're so similar, and you can kind of your brain will click and be like, okay, that's formation, that's that language. How are they connected? Well, they use that thing in common, and so it's a good thing to know the formations and then go learn language and then just adding them up. Just keep learning language, add the formations to what you're doing, and you will really get better. You're doing it. Yeah, exactly. It's a little latency on this stream, so yeah. I guess it's yeah. I don't know. Kirk. Hi, Armin. What do you like to play on a C7 sharp 9? This chord. The Hendrix chord. Well, different stuff. It depends. I mean, is it just a C7 that goes nowhere? So I always ask myself, where is it going? Where are we heading? Are we heading to F minor? Or are we heading to D flat, you know? Or are we heading to B major? Oh, that's a nice song. Oh. Focus, Armin. Okay. Or F major. Always look for where it's going. And then after that, you can start looking at stuff. One thing you can do, if you just want some practical stuff, just like, okay, I want to know what to play, you can, if you want to play minor, as I teach in My YouTube channel, I teach it inside of Improvisation Made Simple and all that jazz. No pun intended. You can do this. You have a C7, sharp 9. Just look what I'm doing now. There you go. So this is a C sharp minor 9. From C7 sharp 9 to this. You hear how similar they sound? Right? Right? So I can think of it, the C7 as a minor 1/2 step up because they sound so similar. So that works when I'm soloing. Right? Like let's say it goes to F minor. So or right? And then you can also do stuff like half whole scale. So you hear that? So half whole scale works really good. And then I also like to do stuff like so that's a cool thing. It's quite difficult. So now you're learning my secret hacks, okay? So don't tell anybody. So all right? And that's when it lands on an F minor. So that's something that I really like to do. But, you know, what I'm trying to say here is also do something and then mix it up. Like I can use that little thing. It's like start the phrase as you did, but then end it differently. Just keep playing around because that will make you improvise. Like literally, that's the hack, right? So that's a phrase, or you can go. You get my point. Just keep making it different. And that's kind of what I have to say about C7 sharp 9. Hope that helped. Tarzan says thank you. Thank you, Tarzan. Thank you for being here. Toasted Tapas says, right now I'm trying to transcribe a guitar solo and I'm struggling to figure out exactly what they're playing because there's a fast line at the end. How do you go about figuring out fast lines? Well, it depends on how good you can hear the line and basically where your ears are. The better your ears are, the better you can hear a line and be like, okay, I understand what he's doing. But usually it takes time to get there. So use a software like Amazing Slowdowner, put it in there, and just go in and drag the percentage from 100% down to 50% and listen to the line. So slow it down. And that's basically the best thing. And then once you doing that, the more you do that and the more you go away from the software, the better your ears will be. Because you want to be able to hear lines that go fast. And yeah, so I would say try doing it without a software, but then put in, like, just use Amazing Slowdowner or something just to get it down and hear the line. That's my tip, basically. I hope that helps. And We have a question here from Sarah or Syra. Tips for learning to comp. I've been working on internalizing jazz blues form with Billy's Bounds. Also working on drop 2 chord scales this month. Cool, cool. Learning to comp. I would say listen to, so I'm going to say this. Listen to people who you like, who comp like the way you want to comp. Okay, so that's my best thing. Try to find the sound that you like. Like, who do you like that comps good? All right, so go and do some research, listen to it, and then listen to the comping and try to kind of copy the rhythms. All right, so I would say it's more about the rhythm, not focus on hip voicings. People focus too much on voicings, but that's not going to support anybody. You know, the voicings isn't going to support anybody that solos. What's going to support somebody that solos is the rhythm. I think my friend fell asleep there. That's actually funny. So focus on rhythm, basically. All right? So you can start with just doing quarter notes. And just do that. And then you start doing like... And you experiment with different ways of... So it's a lot about the rhythm and making it dance. So I would say listen to compers that you like. I like Peter Bernstein when it comes to guitar a lot. That's who I've been listening to the most. Find the one for you and try to I would say try to kind of find some stuff that you also like, you know. If in a blues, it's really nice to play a 2-5-1. So like you have F7 to B flat 7, and then you have F7, and then you can go C minor, F7, B flat 7. So that's you can utilize that, you know. You know. So that's something I like to do, a chromatic 2-5-1. So it's not like I play that all the time, but it's like just a thing. Like you will learn different ways of doing it once you just play a lot. You listen. Like I listen a lot to compers because I love to comp. I like the art of comping. So start like getting interested in the art of comping and like understand what you can do, and that comes from listening and playing. So as I said before, like find somebody that you can comp. Find somebody that you can play duo with. Duo is the best thing. You will learn how to comp if you play a lot of duo because you don't have a bass player, you don't have a drummer that you can rely on. You have to keep the time yourself. You have to make it swing. So it's like it's a good thing. Yeah, that's basically it. Good luck with everything regarding comping. Toasted Topo said, thank you. It does help. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Rhythm better than voicings. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think personally. Then maybe somebody else has a different opinion about that, but I think it's like if you think about it from the perspective of the person you're comping, they're not gonna be so happy if you just play cool voicings without the rhythm. It's like they don't care about the voicings. The people that you're comping, they just care about the vibe, you know? They care about the dancing aspect, like if you can make it swing for them. So it's like, and it just comes from like, this can be just as good, you know? So you only need these 3 notes. Like, 3 notes is enough. So it's like, yeah. That is so funny. Like my friend is literally sleeping behind me and snoring. He's actually working from home. So and he's tired. So funny. Okay, let's see. I'm getting into Emily Remler. I know you're also a student of Pat Martino. Emily Remler is so good. Um, yeah, Pat Martino is really somebody that I've been studying a lot. If you've seen my YouTube channel, you know that I'm like really that's what I teach because that's how I got into jazz guitar. It's been a real cool journey, and Pat Martino was like his book Linear Expressions was the book that kind of made me realize that wow, I can actually sound jazzy. And then after that, I learned stuff along the way that just added to his teaching. So it's just been a great thing and all that. So thank you guys. I think I'm gonna go and have a coffee now. I think. Let's see. Yeah, sort of getting into comping via shell voicings with Billy's Bones. That's a good thing. Um, and just use those third and seventh, and just try to be as rhythmically diverse as you can. And that comes from just play chorus after chorus, just comp chorus after chorus. That's something that I really recommend. Really. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. I love streaming, so if you like streaming, me streaming, you can leave a like. I don't know. Thank you so much. As I said, I'll offer one-on-one coaching if you buy Improvisation Made Simple in the next like 30 minutes or something, because then I know it's from this stream. It's in the description below, guitarmejazz.com. You learn, you get Improvisation Made Simple. You get the full course, 56 videos. You get a community. You get access to me, and you also get now a lesson from this stream. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Guitarman out. Thank you. Bye-bye.